Preparing everything. Is everything working? Oh my god. The second live stream ever. Like, Facebook Connect was so fun, but now it's gonna be like... I don't know if it's gonna be something comparable, but... Currently it's like, you know, I'm doing those reviews every week and then. And I think the only game that I'm like really excited is gonna arrive, I think, in May or something like that. The Demia. It's called like the RPG tabletop kinda strategy game. And that's kinda like what I'm currently excited for. But we'll see what's gonna be in this showcase, you know? I have no information. I know that bigger YouTubers than me on YouTube here know few stuff, but they don't want to share anything. So aside from Resident Evil, because I'm pretty sure like Mike or like Nafi or just like others already tried Resident Evil, and maybe it might be actually coming next week, what I've heard some rumors, because it's been leaked that Capcom was scheduling the live stream in April, but everything that was involved with Resident Evil was gonna happen in April. So I think the release is gonna be like actually next week or something, or at least at the end of this month. So we'll have to see how that goes. But like other than that, I have like no clues what's gonna be in this live stream, actually. I don't think I even have any predictions, honestly, because I mean, actually, wait, maybe because I've been in a Discord of CodeSync that did the Jurassic World Aftermath, and I've heard as well they're of course working on the next like second part of the game, but I think that's gonna come out as well soon TM. It's gonna be a meme at this point, but other than that, it's not been, we didn't have a lot of leaks comparing to the last year, because last year on Facebook Connect we like Quest 2 was actually leaked what, 2 weeks I think before the actual conference, so we already knew what's gonna happen and what's gonna come, as well as we've seen the card boxes that were coming with the actual headset, and we've seen like Jurassic, we've seen Population 1 on the back covers, like in Japan I think it was, but like literally with games, aside from Resident Evil, we didn't have any spoilers or whatever. And I don't want to look at the chat that will be like next to the actual live stream, because people have other information as well, but I want to be surprised this time. It's like, it's better to be surprised than to be let down by overhyped something. Like, that's just kind of the philosophy of it, you know? But what's your predictions, like virtual? Both virtuals. I have 2 virtuals on my channel. Like remembering how I did the Facebook Connect live stream, comparing how I do live streams and how I do videos, at least nowadays, how I edit them. They are like so chaotic, and it's I barely manage to follow what I do in the video, but live streams are so different for me, because like, you know, it's kind of like you're exposed to whatever you're doing now, and there's like nothing to hide or whatever. And I will be repeating myself as well, so it is what it is. Oh, actually, funny thing, because last live stream, this microphone is so annoying while recording because it's falling off constantly. So this time, I actually taped this to my glasses to just like have it in one position, do nothing, and just like don't disturb my vision here, so like ghetto things like that I do will always stay on my channel, whatever works, but we'll see. I don't know why they planned the live stream 15 minutes before the actual like stream, so I don't know what they are doing actually. Like Oculus, wait, I'm gonna lower myself. I think this side is gonna be fine. As well, tell me like with the sound and stuff like that if it's gonna be like enjoyable, if I'm like too loud or not too loud. I think that might be fine, at least for me, in my headphones, but yeah. Oh yeah, so they do countdown. Lovely, so I have to think about something in 40 minutes. They always do something like that. Like last time we've been waiting like that as well. And for no reason, so whatever. I'm kinda confused if my chat is broken or actually no one is writing. What's new? Oh yeah, like I've been writing because after every video that I put out, I do kind of like a mini blog, what's been going on, or like what are like my plans for the videos and stuff like that. So like in the description, there's always something happening. Some bullshit is always there. But recently, at least this week, I've been fortunate to have 1 week of like work overall, because we know that I normally have 2 jobs. I pretty much work every day, non-stop. And with whole virus and just lockdowns, it's been quite chaotic because I've had the exact opposite situation to most people, because most people would just like, you know, stay at home or just like work from home and have had like a little less work. I had the exact opposite because I work in a bakery. So in France there's a situations that restaurants and just like anything, any place in general to eat out is closed. Oh, okay, I think nothing's happening still. So wait, what the, they resetted the countdown? Trolls. What? Okay, and now the what the hell? Yeah, that's Oculus to you, just doing shit like that. Yeah, so normally in France people like to go out and just like dine in the city, just like eat with people and just like, that's the whole culture, to just go out and eat. But because of the lockdown and just like the virus spreading, restaurants were, I think, closed since last year. I would say like vacation time, so last year from September. So from that time, because people were so used to go out and eat while they are on a break, like at work or just like with any situation in general, because the restaurants are closed, they go to the bakeries, because bakeries in France are kind of like split. We have something like pâtissier, which is basically just cakes and just anything sweet that they sell. We have bakeries that have savory stuff like bread, just like croissants, stuff like that. And we have mixed places like mine, which is basically a bakery that does like everything from kind of fast food to eat like, you know, on your break like 20-30 minutes, so something fast like burgers or sandwiches, stuff like that. And then you have bread, just normal stuff that you sell in every bakery. So in my place, we've been so much busier than we used to, because every person now goes to bakeries and just eats. So I've been busy constantly since the virus hit last year. So I've been just bombarded by work. So it's actually a miracle that I could follow with the videos that I do, because that's not my job. I don't earn money by that. I just, do that in my free time, which my free time is just kind of irrelevant at this point because I don't have a lot. So like having 2 jobs, doing those videos, having social life, just like doing, it's a lot. So, but I've been fortunate because with VR it's kind of like every time I'm in a headset I tend to record. That's pretty much my routine, at least nowadays. But it's good that I've been fortunate to have this week off from work, that I could do this live stream. I could just record more and more because I'm not at work, so I've been pretty much been recording from Monday, and it's gonna last like till the end of the week. I'm stacking up the videos to not have like an empty periods when I don't have anything to upload. So it's been fun to just like peacefully record, edit, and just like work on the videos, because normally it's just hectic. I just chaotically do something decently in my eyes and then just like have that on my channel. So I do what I can, but I have limits as well. 8 minutes. Lovely. What Mike is doing? I think Mike is streaming as well. I don't know who's actually streaming from the VR YouTubers, because I don't really follow. It's kind of like with my YouTube philosophy is that where is he? I think he is, right?
Request to drop.
Yeah, okay, he is. I don't know what VR YouTubers pretty much. It's kind of like in my head when I watch things on YouTube, and YouTube for me it's kind of like a TV nowadays. Like everything that's happening like on the screen, that's on YouTube for me, and that's like for most people that are like transitioning from TV to YouTube. I don't know how long time ago I was actually watching TV. Like at least 7 years or something. So with YouTube it's kind of like I watch people or stuff that I can't do or I don't want to do. So for example with VR it's kind of like if I watch any VR gameplay or just anything VR related, not mentioning like, I don't know, just tech or just like to search for some hardware, that's like different story. But like gameplay wise and just games, I don't watch videos like that because I can do it myself. So if I can just play something for myself and just like experience it inside the headset, then I don't see the point of watching pretty much others. And it's not and it's not like other people are not entertaining enough for me, which I mean maybe some are. I know I have just a different mentality around that, but that also applies when I try out games or just like, you know, those, yeah, just play games and stuff like that. That's basically how I do videos. I don't really watch anyone playing it or just like telling me their opinions or just like how the game pretty much presents itself. I just watch the trailer and just create my opinion around my experience that I have with the product or the project. And that's kind of fun because then you don't really create any bias or just like any opinion that could influence you. You just straight up saying what you think, and that's pretty much it. So that works actually for me, because I've been seeing people that just repeat stuff, just like have no real opinion, kind of like not siding with anything. It's kind of like a very neutral way of doing videos. Just there it is. I don't know if that makes sense for anyone, but for me that makes sense, so I don't know. Oculus have been pretty weird with me as well. Like when Quest 2 released, it was all good and fun, and then it happened, the same situation happened with Quest 1. With every update, and I'm not the only one, with every update they've been introducing new stuff, but then they started to screw up the existing ones. For example, if you noticed, I think from the video from Hyperdash and Crashland, I think it was, my frame rate and just like the quality of videos have been so shit. Like normally the frame rate would be 35, 38, something like that on the videos, but it dropped for no reason to like 24, which I can't do anything about it. I tried with side quests and just like settings, but nothing on my part. And that's the same situation that happened with Quest 1 with audio issues. It's kind of like, because I believe currently I have one of the biggest like libraries on YouTube in terms of Quest content. I'm pretty sure, because I do videos every day, so, and I've been doing videos since Quest release 1. I know myself around the software issues with Quest overall, and Quest 1 had audio issues, but in terms of that, every game had different like latency of audio, or stuttering, or there was no audio, or there was a delay after like 10 minutes. So that's been a journey as well. Fortunately, Quest 2 solved that, not completely, which if you would pay really attention, and that happens as well with me, if I really pay attention to the VR footage, because I make it myself as well, so I know I can notice the good VR footage like edited down. There are a lot of VR YouTubers that don't even pay attention to like the actual accurate sound effects to the video that's playing, because they're not even aware that it's not been completely fixed from the previous headset. So that's it as well. I think I'm gonna reset the chat because I feel like I'm getting trolled by myself. Oh yeah, I've been trolled by myself. People were fucking writing, but I just... okay. Okay, I have 1 minute and a half, and I'm gonna see the chat because I've been trolled by YouTube, of course. I'm gonna do a highlights, so this video will not go away, of course. Scotch tape, yeah, that's my brand pretty much. Oh, Hugh is here, Virtual Hugh is here, second virtual. Hi Buzz, okay. Deep Dub, okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you. You know, that's normal that I've been getting trolled by software, and that seems like it's not only Oculus at this point. Like at every step, something is testing me. I feel like if Oculus, yeah, 30 seconds. I feel like if Oculus will release Quest 3, which I guess it's gonna happen eventually. I don't think this year, but if they'll release it, or any headset in general, maybe Quest Pro, I will buy it right away because I don't want to have software issues like now we have with Quest 2, because it's getting ridiculous. Like, it seems like they can't fix it, so... let's see what do they have it for us today. I think it's gonna overweight, I think. Okay. What is this VR news? Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Ruth Bram, and I've been at Oculus since 2014, working as an executive producer on the Oculus Studios team. Over the years, I've been able to help our developer partners create engaging games and entertainment experiences for a wide variety of gamers like you. It's absolutely incredible to see just how far we've come in such a short time. 2020 was a really successful year for our developer community, and that's all thanks to you. We've taken cues from what you've liked or wished were better as we continue to develop our 2021 content. And it's a big year for VR. Today, I'm here to share a look at new trailers, info on upcoming titles, and updates to community favorite games and IPs. So welcome to our very first Oculus Gaming Showcase.
So it's like Oculus Direct, I guess.
Back in September at Facebook Connect, I shared with you some news about the upcoming launches of Pistol Whip 2089, Warhammer 40K Battle Sister, Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, and The Climb 2. These games have all since launched, but thanks to all of your feedback, the developers behind these games have listened. And today we're going to dive into some new updates about each of them. And for those of you who tuned into Capcom's Resident Evil 25th Anniversary Showcase last week, you also heard that we're going to be sharing more details about Resident Evil 4 coming to the Oculus Quest platform, including exclusive gameplay video. So you don't want to miss that. Today, you'll also get the latest on Lone Echo 2, Star Wars Pinball, Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, and a few other titles, as well as get the scoop on a brand new title coming to the Quest platform that might just give you a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah, everything's going to Quest. What do you think? Like, it's a future.
Last holiday, Cloudhead Games released 2089,
which was
a gritty, cinematic sci-fi campaign that brought new content and music collaborations to Pistol Whip fans. You all loved it so much that the team is back at it again, guns blazing, with another 5-scene, narrative-driven, action-packed campaign.
Cool. Oh, that's awesome. Because campaign in Pistol Whip was amazing.
Calling yourselves Dynamo, huh? Well, I think I might just call you dead.
Western theme. Okay.
Coming for you, Tess.
Summer. Okay.
Smoke and Thunder
cool.
tells the tale
I'm
of
always
two
down
sisters
for a new
set
campaign.
in the Wild West, where trains, tech, and explosions set the scene for some exciting surprises. This update is releasing alongside the Concierge, which will unlock total customization for Pistol Whip players. Endless combinations of weapons and modifiers for every level will allow you to truly hone your playstyle. Whether you prefer bottomless burst pistols or dodging through levels as a no-ammo pacifist. Keep an eye out for Smoke and Thunder and the Concierge coming this summer.
I thought the mods are already like that though.
To Warhammer 40K Battle Sister with their Last Bastion update, featuring a brand new map and leaderboards to compete against your friends' top scores
but it's
on the
already
Quest
there.
platform.
We don't have just multiplayer.
They have a couple more surprises in store for you today, so check this out.
Okay, please surprise me with something because I'm so underwhelmed with Warhammer.
The sororitas will cleanse this place.
Yeah. The hell? Okay. That's already there. Last Bastion is already playable. Not with co-op, solo, but...
Starting today, it'll be on Rift. And you and your friends can team up to play Last Bastion in co-op on 2 brand new maps now with crossplay and cross-buy support for Quest and Rift platforms.
So today?
I know you all have been waiting
Okay.
patiently for this next one, but I can now
Sure.
share that we are launching Lone Echo 2
Yeah, you
this
know,
summer on the Rift platform
Warhammer
and
is
for those
average,
playing on the Quest
unfortunately.
platform with Link. Utilizing all of
Link,
your favorite
okay.
mechanics
So
from
it's
Lone
not
Echo,
standalone.
in Lone Echo 2, you'll return to the rings of Saturn to explore an expansive zero-G
Oh, wow.
world, employ high-tech tools to overcome challenges, and uncover the mysteries of the far future.
Oh, damn. Shit. That looks crazy.
I've been watching the progress on this game throughout development.
Honestly, I have to
and
play
as a
Lone Echo 1,
fan since
and I probably will
2017,
do a playthrough on
I
it
can't
before.
wait for you to play this.
Yeah, but when?
Next,
Okay,
I'd like to
no
dive
dates
deep
still.
on a Quest 2 exclusive.
I need to do a playthrough of Lone Echo to just, I
As
think,
mentioned
understand
earlier,
the storyline,
if
I
you
guess.
weren't tuned into Capcom's Resident Evil
But I'm down.
25th anniversary showcase last week, here's the scoop. We're bringing Resident Evil 4 to Quest 2 later this year. Resident
later.
Evil 4 originally debuted in 2005 on GameCube, and in the 16 years since launch, it's continued to inspire games, movies, and the survival horror genre. Now, the content of the game's not going to change.
I would imagine,
We
yeah.
wouldn't mess with such a winning formula. But we also don't consider this a traditional port. My colleagues at Oculus Studios are working closely with Armature and Capcom to rework the entire game for VR.
Ooh.
Every corner of the world is being enhanced
actually
and remastered
reworked,
to feel
okay.
fresh and exciting to OGs and to new fans alike, by ratcheting up the suspense as only VR can.
Because there's a lot of mechanics I've heard in Resident Evil 4 that would be very interesting how it's gonna work.
The most obvious differences
Oh my
between
God.
playing RE4 in VR and on console is the shift in perspective and interactivity.
Yeah.
Only on Quest 2 will you be able to play RE4 from Leon's first-person perspective. And the touch controllers will allow you to interact with the world in a fundamentally new way from how it's played on console.
Okay.
For example,
Okay,
items
that
and
doesn't
weapons
bad,
have been
okay.
re-engineered to become physical objects that players can interact with.
Where was
So
the
that you
inventory?
can pick up things like ammo, keys, and treasures, as well as load, aim, and fire weapons in VR. You'll also be able
I
to
wonder
switch
if it has
weapons
holsters.
by grabbing them off your body instead of going into a menu.
Okay,
Or you can
so
wield
holsters.
separate weapons with each hand. Even RE4's famous menu is
Okay.
no longer a pause screen. It's an interactive tool. A ton of effort has gone into
Ooh,
making weapon
manual reloading,
interactions
okay.
smooth, satisfying, and responsive, including two-handed weapons like shotguns and rifles.
They seem kind of slow. I don't
Let's
know
talk
if
about the
it
movement
was like that
system
in the
now.
original.
We didn't want the shift from third to first person to change the fundamental way Leon moves or collides with the world. You'll still move in first person by using the analog stick, but
Wait.
Armature has added a full upper body rig on top of Leon's character to combine his movement with the dual-handed interactivity achieved with touch controllers. If you don't want to use the analog stick to move freely, Armature even added support for teleportation, as
Whoa,
well as room
what's
scale
weird?
movement so that you
Teleport
can
while
explore
he's
the
moving.
environment
What?
with
That's the
natural
first time I
motion.
see. Okay.
And of course, one of our top priorities is to
It's like
ensure the
out-of-body
experience is
teleport.
comfortably played while seated, and with a ton of comfort options at your disposal to try out. As I mentioned earlier, RE4 debuted on GameCube 16 years ago, so you might be wondering, how in the world are we bringing the core systems from the original over to Quest 2? Well, first, it takes passion. Which means that Oculus
Money.
Studios, Armature,
Okay.
and Capcom are all longtime fans of the game who are accepting only the best results. And it
Okay,
takes
we'll see.
time. We've been working on this title for a couple years now, and just carefully and reverently making changes
what?
that will
Couple?
make your experience feel both fresh and nostalgic. Technically speaking, Armature is using core systems from the original RE4 to drive gameplay and systems, but they've remastered art. Over 4,500 textures have either been repainted or up-resed. World geometry has been adjusted to work in stereoscopic 3D. and enemy behaviors and attacks have been balanced around the player's new perspective to increase mobility in VR. They've also improved support for running the game at a higher frame rate than the original 30 frames per second, and fixed many bugs that the 60 FPS versions of the game had. Now, while Armature has adjusted a number of things for VR, some things just haven't needed to change. Character animations have been faithfully converted to Unreal Engine 4 and remain untouched from the original source material. And all cutscenes will be presented in their original format. If you're a fan of the survival horror genre like me, you've likely played or tried to play a lot of scary games in VR.
Not sure.
Now, RE4 isn't known for being the scariest in the Resident Evil franchise.
Oh,
but it is
thank God, because I want to play it.
in VR thanks to spatial audio and immersive interactivity. Armature has manipulated aspects of the original RE4 audio data and have used it instead as 3D spatial sound. So when you hear noises like crows, voices, and creaks, you're going to want to turn your head to see if there's a threat.
Oh my God. If I can get scared from the video.
So where on console you might have heard a Ganado approaching and rather calmly press buttons to reload.
Fifth time, Jesus.
In VR, you're checking your ammo, you're scrambling to load a mag, and if you drop it, you're only
I really want to play this, but I just have to like gather myself and just it's gonna be a challenge, but
be living in the moment.
I want to.
Carefully tracking
what the hell?
Inventory, relying on your senses for success more than you've ever done before. I'll leave you with this. A huge part of the RE4 fame was the elaborate cinematics that sell and tell the story. But once you come out of a cinematic in VR and find yourself face to face with the boss, the experience is totally
Which
different.
one? I've heard tales. Oh my God.
I could talk for a lot longer about this game, but we've got to move on because there is more to share today.
Oh, okay.
Stay tuned for more Resident Evil 4 updates in the lead up to its launch on Quest 2 later this year.
Holy hell, that's a lot of platforms.
All right. Now I'd like to share with you updates on 2 of my favorite titles, because who doesn't love Star Wars?
Every title is your favorite, apparently.
Last fall, ILMX Lab launched Part 1 of Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge on the Quest platform.
Technically, full campaign, but just tale.
Far, far away, brought us to the planet of Batuu to adventure and connect us face to face with some awesome characters. Both new, like Cecil Slack, and iconic, like C-3PO and R2-D2.
Wait.
Thanks to all the fans who fought against the Guavian Death Gang and shared feedback along the way, because ILMX Lab is now hard at work on Part 2, which expands the core adventure and will feature 2 more legendary tales for fans to enjoy.
So, second campaign and 2 tales?
I'm excited to share that one
that seems amazing,
actually.
actually.
To meet in Part 2, a visitor from the Den of Antiquities, Doc Ondar. As one of the producers on this game, I personally can't wait for you to check it out. We'll be launching later this year.
It seems like way more content that they released with the first part, so I'm down.
Pinball. One of our Oculus Studios leads actually.
I don't know why this game is releasing. I honestly like what? It's pinball, right?
Tables. It's pretty
Something more?
But not all of us have such a cool setup. In Star Wars Pinball, however, you can customize your own fan cave with memorabilia made especially for Star Wars Pinball VR. The game lets you relive some of your favorite iconic moments from Star Wars, films, and TV through 8 unique VR-optimized pinball tables, including new tables from The Mandalorian and classic collectibles.
But what? The table would shoot lasers or something?
So that I'm ready to challenge my friends on the leaderboards next week when Star Wars Pinball launches on the Quest platform.
Yeah, next week, I know.
Let's take a look behind the scenes to see how this experience came to life in VR.
We at Zen Studios are thrilled to bring you Star Wars Pinball VR, collecting our favorite Star Wars tables, classic and brand new, for the best virtual reality pinball package in the galaxy, all set within a true Star Wars fan's ultimate dreamland. We can't wait for you to play all 8 tables featured in Star Wars Pinball VR, including 2 brand new ones built from the ground up specifically to debut as VR tables. Of course, how could we not do the Mandalorian?
So the surprise is gonna be the price.
The entire first season. Also created to debut in Star Wars Pinball VR, Classic Collectibles is a really unique concept meant to evoke
There
a
seems to be
nostalgic feeling in playing with old Star Wars toys.
a lot of
Meanwhile,
fun things
we've
happening
overhauled our 6
outside of
classic tables
pinball.
to fit into virtual reality. Star Wars Pinball VR requires you to choose whether you favor the light or are perhaps drawn to the
Oh,
power
damn,
of the
the
dark
textures,
side of the
Jesus.
Force.
Don't
a choice
go
that
close.
contributes to an online galactic high-score tug-of-war. Star Wars Pinball VR occasionally offers playable mini-games,
Oh.
which were fun the first time around, but they really shine in VR. Being huge fans ourselves, we didn't want to stop the immersion with awesome pinball.
You know what's funny?
We wanted
The
a
environment
full,
is
huge
much
entire
higher
room
quality than
most of us
the
could only dream
pinball
of
itself, for
having.
some
We
reason,
call
when
it
they
the
did a
fan
close-up.
cave. You'll have a chance to
Why?
customize all the memorabilia to your liking. You're able to move in here yourself on April 29th, when Star
Okay.
Wars Pinball VR is finally available. Thanks for joining us, and may
That
the
looks
Force
like
be
a
with you.
good quest, you know, home
That's all
screen.
the Star Wars updates
I don't
for
know.
now,
We'll
but
see, I guess. You know,
Speaking of fan favorites,
sometimes the gameplay
Shell
really
Games
doesn't show on the
is
trailer,
returning
so.
with a sequel to their popular spy-themed VR puzzler, I Expect You to Die. They've now got us on
I've never
a
played,
brand new
actually.
mission going deep undercover to investigate Zorax's next play for world domination. Everyone, including me, who played the original, knows firsthand what it feels like to be an elite secret agent in VR. And all of us at Oculus are excited to see this become even more of a reality. In I Expect You to Die 2, The Spy and the Liar. It'll be on Rift and Quest platforms later this year.
Later this year.
Agent. It's time to get back into the field.
Who made it?
There's been an uptick in Zorax's activity.
I think creators of Until You
we've got
Fall.
a lot for
Yeah,
it to do.
so
We're counting
should
on
be
your
good
skill
anyways.
and cunning. In this time, Agent, you must be ready for anything. Oh,
Whoa.
anyone.
From one imposter to another. Break a leg.
Shell Games, yeah. No, not
You
After
haven't
the
heard
Fall.
about this
Until
next
You
one,
Fall.
but it
The
may bring back some nostalgia.
sword fighting game.
If you remember 1080 snowboarding, it defined a genre of extreme sports games. Creators Giles Goddard has returned with Chuai Labs to bring you a modern take on this Nintendo 64 classic. Here's an exclusive first look at carved snowboarding.
Snowboarding. I'm down actually for snowboarding game. I love the level in Medal of Honor when I was on the skis. So that might be fun actually. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's, yeah. I'm down. Oh, I'm definitely down for that. It's like those old school, you know, snowboarding games or just like anything, but in VR, which, if good mechanics, cool.
The team behind
Oh, yeah.
Arizona Sunshine
Yeah,
is about to take
1080,
VR by storm
definitely.
yet again with a brand new action-packed first-person shooter called After the Fall.
Okay.
Set in post-apocalyptic LA after hell has frozen over, you'll get to take on a new breed of ferocious undead. An up to 4-player co-op means you won't have to do it alone. The synthwave soundtrack that plays as hordes of undead approach and the iconic 80s tech-turned weaponry are just a couple of the unexpected retro elements that make this game so unique. I got to check this one out early in development, and it was awesome even then. It's definitely on my
Buzz,
wish
why you
list.
search the logic?
I know you all love exclusives, so here it is for After the Fall.
Okay. More zombie. Yay. But this one actually seems amazing, so I don't complain.
Guys, I think we've got it coming.
Be on your guard.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Eater, nearby.
Get down!
Oh, it's like Left 4 Dead kinda.
Time to shine!
Oh yeah, definitely good. Yeah, oh yeah. Especially in co-op, that's gonna be fun. Coming to VR, meaning on Link, I guess. I don't think it's
After the fall
standalone.
is coming
No.
to Quest and Rift platforms.
Oh yeah, from Arizona.
With crossplay support. later
Everything's
this year.
better from Arizona.
We've covered a lot already, but up next, we have a couple games that you can try tomorrow.
Oh,
One of the first games
Couple?
I produced
Wait,
when
I
I started
just
at
know one.
Oculus was a horror game. Horror is one of my favorite genres, and
Least.
I'm always interested in playing the latest and greatest to see if it can top my last scare.
I'm not.
So for all of you horror fans like me, there is a new one coming.
Rough, yeah.
So on our showcase today, we're excited to premiere the launch trailer for Wraith: The Oblivion Afterlife. This new exploration horror title from Fast Travel Games is set in the world of darkness, where you play as a wraith who must use his supernatural powers to unravel secrets and solve the mystery behind the Barclay Mansion. It's launching tomorrow on Quest and Rift platforms.
I like the mechanics that they did. Fast Travel Games. It actually seems more unique from the other horror games that I've seen. Still, I don't think I'm gonna do a playthrough, but I can command the effort. Doom Eternal? It's hard to do really fast-paced games in VR, especially if you're under the Oculus umbrella, because Oculus really likes to make customers comfortable. So I think Resident Evil will actually be a testament if the market will actually receive it well. Yeah, thanks for this trailer. Jesus. Oh my god.
Welcome to the afterlife.
Up next, we have one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The Climb is actually one of our oldest and most popular games that my team was a part of. I remember when it first launched back in 2016 on Rift with just the gamepad. Then Crytek added touch support, and it's been a VR favorite ever since. The Climb 2 launched last month on the Quest
Oh yeah, I saw.
platform.
Rest in pieces. I saw.
Now, in real life, I'm not a huge fan of heights, let alone hanging off the side of a mountain. But
Oh, but
thanks
do you
to
like
this game,
getting
I can say that I've built
face
up
eaten
a
from the
lot of
zombie? Okay,
confidence
sure.
by climbing mountains and extremely difficult surfaces in some of the most beautiful locations in the world, minus the physical risk or money I'd have to spend in real life. I've really enjoyed
Okay.
some memorable experiences, all from the comfort of my own home. If you haven't tried it out yet, The Climb 2 features free solo climbing in breathtaking landscapes and with the thrill of leaderboard competition. Tomorrow, The Climb 2 is launching their Freestyle expansion pack. This pack will be released in 2 parts with 12 levels total.
Why 2
with the
packs?
first introducing 6 new levels that will challenge you in both casual and professional modes.
Okay.
There won't be any checkpoints, and completing levels without chalk will get you bonus points. Among the variety of fun challenges this pack offers, we're introducing rhythm-based climbing, where you'll see disappearing grips along your route, requiring you to learn the grip patterns to the beat of a background track to progress through.
Okay, that's cool.
I just finished trying
But who
it
asked
out,
it?
and clearly, I'm not as good of a climber as I thought I was. I'm definitely going to have to build up some more skills. But if you're up for the challenge, you won't
Okay,
need to wait long for it, because the first
whatever.
part of the Freestyle expansion pack goes live tomorrow, April 22nd, on the Oculus Store. And it's free. We have one last
Oh, free.
announcement
Okay,
in store
so
for
that's
you
fine.
today from our good friends at Skydance
I don't know.
Interactive.
The Climb 2
Let's see
failed
what's next for the hit
when they made
action
it
horror
exclusive.
experience, The Walking Dead,
Because on the
Saints
PC VR it
and
would be
Sinners.
amazing, but whatever. Like,
High alert, all tower troops. Receiving reports of a large stockpile of supplies.
wait, that's
from-
creators of Walking Dead.
This can't be right.
What's happening?
A large stockpile of supplies from the reserve.
The whole thing is wired to blow. We'll smoke her out.
Your lazy shit-heel attitude has cost us even more supplies.
Heavy reclaimed presence looting National
happening?
Guard cache. Bravo Company sustained severe casualties. Backup requested.
Savages had the presence of mind to walk off with the key to this
Wait,
cache.
that's...
Got his legs blown off for the trouble.
Shelter in the school to avoid our wrath.
Oh, suckling pigs. Their screams will warm me.
Good, so this footage is not new, that's for sure, but...
This time, lock it down before the tourist gets there.
I did not see those... Yeah, chests. Aftershocks. What is it? May 20, okay, but...
Thanks so much for joining me
What
for
is
our
it exactly?
first Oculus Gaming Showcase. Be sure to check out the Oculus store for
I just saw
our
the
showcase flash
chest
sale,
that had many
as
supplies,
well
and
as
that's
new
it.
collections and game bundles. We'll have more gaming announcements throughout the rest
Okay,
of the year that we
well.
look forward to sharing with you. But in the meantime,
Free
stay
updates,
safe
so
and keep playing.
that's fun, but okay. That's it? It's been half an hour? Oh damn, already. That flew by. Really? Wait. We have still 4 minutes. Is it a wrap? I think that's a wrap. Okay. I'll keep the stream just in case, but I was actually hoping for like a co-op in Walking Dead or something. I mean, it is a heavy performance game, but still. Chests? So, are they gonna be like... What? Scattered around... Okay, that's the end because it's loading. Scattered around the map or something? Like, there was a thing that after a while you could discover a channel on the radio to uncover the supplies or something that was dropping on certain levels, but that was pretty much it. But yeah, thanks gaming, bye. So from this showcase, I actually thought there's gonna be like something more. There was mostly just gameplay stuff, but I think the most exciting, both like mechanically and just unveiling the gameplay, was Resident Evil, like definitely, because there's a lot of people that are fans of this game, and I was confused how certain mechanics will be presented in this game, even though I've never seen any footage from it, but I already heard few things that, you know, there's some lake boss, or there's some chainsaw guy, there's like few stuff that people were interested how it's gonna work in VR. But it seems like they're like completely reworking the game, so... Okay, that's it. Huh. So I'm actually happy that they're not doing like a direct port to the quest, and they're actually working on the game, so at least we're getting that. I don't really believe about this reworking texture thing, because it looks how it looks, but I would think just to keep atmosphere, I don't mind it actually, so it's fine. Yeah, chill games. You tell me. I wish we would get more chill games. That's my brand, but we're getting more horror. Yay! I feel like at some point I just will need to break, or like just brainwash myself to be more resistant, because I get scared at just trivial stuff, but I'm working on it. Jurassic World was an entry. Hopefully I'm gonna be fine for Resident Evil. I don't think we got the date. No, we didn't get the date, so soon. So then I don't know if the rumors that it's gonna drop this month is true, but those were just rumors at the end of the day. Yeah, I feel like I had some hesitation for Resident Evil because I've seen reworks of, I think, second one and the third one. Yeah, in depth. I actually wanted really badly to do the playthrough of in depth, but it was too scary. So that's how you tell my tolerance for horror is shit, at least. I've seen Resident Evil 2 and I think 3, you know, reworked, and I've seen the intensity of it. So I'm glad that Resident Evil 4 seems to be more subdued, and I feel like there's something about fast-paced horror games in terms of jump scares or just like something like just jumping at you. For me, that's like no, like that's like a definite no. But something like slow pace, kind of like thriller, you know, still scary, but does not immediately affect you. Like over time, I think that's the horror genre that I would be fine with. I guess we'll have to see with Resident Evil 4. I really want to do a playthrough on it, so we'll just have to see, I guess. Head, eyes, and skull structure fit with. Yeah, I mean, that's just Oculus. But at the same time, you can tell that VR did not progress with VR altogether. Did I say it correctly? That Oculus did not push VR into the mainstream more because of their hardware. So there's gonna be always something that's gonna be wrong, but that's where we have custom modifications or just anything in general to modify our headsets. So we'll see. Horse-sized shooter, but it's not like jump scares everywhere. Yeah, linear version of Silent Sinners. Oh, I forgot that I played Silent Sinners, if we're talking about horror. Yeah, Silent Sinners, when I played for the first time, it was the PC VR version, the Rift one. It was scary. But it wasn't to the point that I want to quit the game. So that's the level that I can handle as well. So I feel like Resident Evil is gonna be fine. Maybe some bosses or just like some stuff, unpredictable stuff, is gonna be bad, but I think it's gonna be fine. I'll try to push through, so we'll see. Samuel L. Jackson's voice on Alexa announcement? Oh damn, Jesus. That burn. Popcorn. Yeah, popcorn ready for my channel is a good thing. I mean, maybe not now, because with some things happening in the VR realm or whatever, I was tempted to do, you know, some trash talking videos, because essentially that's what I was doing on the first live stream, just trash talking Oculus and just stuff like that. I enjoy if it's not like, you know, if it's harmless or just like not toxic, you know, some little fun with commentary is always fun. I've been tempted to do some videos just not like criticizing things happening, but just giving a point of view that not everything is black and white, pretty much. Especially if we are talking about Facebook and just stuff like that. But well. School. Yeah, school area was pretty big, because it was the map where you were. Okay, I'm not spoiling, but I think that was actually the map when I spent the most time with, and a lot of resources. That's a good thing to know as well. A lot of resources in the school area. Gameplay or video on sport mode. So I remember doing a video on physical playground. I think it was physics playground. I'm not good at sandbox games, and I realized that when I was doing Boneworks video, that like when I don't have a really set goal or set point where I should go, like the developer kind of leads me to, or like just story or just objective, for me it's hard to do something not like creative, but like, I don't know, I feel like, should I do something funny, or should I create some situation that it's like fake, or like it's like there's a lot of things going on in my mind, because I'm like pointless. What should I do? I will try it out, because I've heard that it's a really big upgrade from Physics Playground, so yeah, it's up to the imagination, which it's not like I have none, but I feel like I just have to kind of prepare myself before doing a video, or like plan out what I want to do. So I don't know, I'll do a video on it eventually, because I did on the first game, so why not on the second game? I don't see the reason why not. So is it blowing up? When did it actually release? 185 ratings, but like in what time? Is it 1 week? I think like it was not that long. Few days at least, but yeah, a week. So 1 week, okay, almost 200 ratings in 1 week. That's for AppLab. Like, not even half things that are releasing in the official store reach that. So wouldn't that be the hugest release of AppLab so far, in terms of just maybe competing with Pavlov Shack, the beta version, but that seems like awful lot. So well, I guess we'll see. Finish the storyline of the Horizon. Yeah, it's gonna be hard because the Horizon developers really pay attention to what's going on in the game, and they actually don't really release something that's buggy, or at least something that in your face doesn't work. That's kind of like how I've noticed throughout the development period of this game, because I've tried this game. I think that was one of the first playthroughs I did on the Quest 1, I believe, back in the day, so we'll see. But yeah, the Horizon developers are really hardworking and they really care about their project, and they're releasing fucking updates for free, which I'm mad, because I would love to pay for it, but it's still free, and the game is just good, so it's almost not fair. Yeah, hard mode is the next update, sure. Senua's Aftershocks. I barely knew what happened in the trailer. I just, from the new footage I've seen, I saw some big containers of supplies. I didn't see any new environment. I didn't see any new enemies. No new weapons. So is it some kind of side missions to get more supplies? Like, it's cool because it's gonna be free update, you know? Every free update to anything is always fine. Yeah, basically. But I'm not gonna lie, I expected, I think, something more. I feel like they should just start developing on a new game, honestly. Like, maybe not Sinners 2, or maybe I would not. I would welcome it, but did I ever jump off that bridge to secret room? Bridge. I was not searching a lot for the secret rooms. First of all, that seems crazy. And second of all, jumping off from the bridge? Which one? In the main menu? Or like, there were many bridges, but like not the one that I remember you had to jump and then you would land at something, because then you would die from falling damage? But that's definitely a definition of secret room. Yeah, I've not been really interested in secret rooms. I mean, I've not been playing a lot of Death Horizon since I did my original playthrough, unless there was an update releasing. That's when I was doing a video on it. Because after you complete the campaign, there's just co-op, and just like, I guess, discovering secret rooms for achievements and just additional content. But I'm always curious in the storyline or just like campaign in general. If we're talking about games, that's like usually my main goal when I'm doing playthroughs, especially storyline, because some games with storylines on Quest struggle bus, especially recently. Like I feel like most of the real storyline games I've played was on the Quest 1 release. I feel like. Mostly recently it's been just arcade games to just play a little while and then drop it, but I guess you can't really expect much from comparing to the other projects, low budget, because VR is still not like huge. But I feel like with just a little bit of creativity and just like kinda imagination, you can create some fun storyline, especially with adventure. I still wait for a good adventure with good storyline, and I don't know if we're gonna get it soon. So I mean, fat loot. But spoiler alert, the reserve is fat as well. If you do certain things. But yeah, Tomb Raider. Which one? Maybe we would actually welcome some reworks of Tomb Raider. If we're getting reworks from... Wait, actually, isn't Tomb Raider from Capcom as well? I know Tekken was from Capcom, I think. Or I was wrong. But I think Resident Evil, Capcom. Tomb Raider, I think Capcom as well. So I would actually welcome Tomb Raider, I think, rework, right? Yeah. Having triangle would be fun. If into story, yeah, I will definitely play Lone Echo 1. It's a meme now that Lone Echo 2 will never release or whatever, because it's been apparently a long time in the works. But I think it's the same situation that was with Half-Life Alyx, because I took upon myself to play first Half-Life, and I did, I think almost half the game. So before Alyx, I was prepared with some kind of storyline and what was going on kind of in the universe, and that really helped me out a lot. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same situation with Lone Echo 1, and I'm gonna play it before Lone Echo 2 will ever release. We didn't really get dates today, so how long it's been? 3 years? Have no idea. I think even before Quest was even a thing. So Eidos. I think I've heard the studio Eidos. I'm not sure. Crystal Dynamics. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, it's almost 1 AM. So, takeaway from today: more gameplay videos to crunch up and see what's up with Resident Evil. I think the mechanics that we've seen in the footage is gonna be actually fine. So, I think I'm confident that it's gonna be a good release actually, because it has a backup from the eager fans that wanna have it, and VR community I think is gonna accept it well. Release 20th of July, so it's almost 4 years from the actual release of the first game. So they've been in the works quite a long time. Okay. Port of Lone Echo on Quest 1. High negative. With graphics, it's kind of like, you know, iffy. But ultimately, you know, I think Walking Dead was a perfect example, and also a miracle, of a port on Quest. Like, it's actually crazy that we actually got it on Quest working properly with the level of graphics as well. Graphics are actually not bad at all, so it's possible. I guess it comes to the budget and skills, but it's possible. Okay, well, I've been secretly hoping for some more adventure games, I guess. Maybe some people said that we're gonna get more Demia gameplay. I mean, we don't really need, but it will be nice. But Demia is actually the most exciting game that I'm looking forward next month. I think it's releasing next month. So Demia for me, and Resident Evil down the line. I'm gonna see the update for Sand and Sinners. I don't care for Climb 2. I don't care for Warhammer, but I will do a video anyways. What was memorable? After the fall is gonna be fun. Not many things memorable, at least that I don't remember now. So, biggest takeaway, Resident Evil 4. I'm gonna get ready for that. And that's pretty much it. Second live stream done. Yeah, I mean, few words from me, as always. I love doing videos for my channel. My channel is something that is like my little baby, pretty much, on the internet, or like my little corner that I want to do. I can do whatever I want, I can say whatever I want, and it's something for a psychotic person myself, something very peaceful and something very... Oh yeah, snowboard game, yeah. That's gonna be fun as well. Something that just brings me down. It's kind of like whenever I'm at work and I get a notification that someone commented on something, I get happy for some reason, like that I have some kind of connection with my people here on my channel, that I kind of created some kind of community here, that is, I kind of treat it like my little family on the internet. It's just cool to have. I don't know, it's weird to explain it, but I really get attached to things that are like part of my life currently. Maybe it's something weird to say, but that's kind of like how I feel, so it's just fun. When I think about my channel, I just pretty much smile, and that's fun. Anyways, it's late, it's actually night, so see you in the videos, and I wonder when Resident Evil... Oh, fast question. Who's able to use Aerolink? Aerolink is gonna be... So even though you'll have version 28 on both Quest and your PC, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get Aerolink instantly. It's something that Oculus has to flip a switch. Yeah, Oculus have to flip a switch in their systems or whatever. And I mean, actually, I've heard people that already got it, so I thought it's something global. But at the same time, there's a situation that, and it is exactly how Oculus work. Oculus loves to beta test things in USA, like in the US. For example, I still don't have access to Facebook Horizon, even though it's been in beta in months. And I have friends that normally just travel in Facebook Horizon, but it's kind of like it's a specific thing with Oculus that most of the time features in beta versions and not like fully realized. It's available there, and some selected people. It's Oculus, it's Facebook, it's their platform. They are deciding what they're doing. Oculus support said you should have it. Well, I think actually Oculus support, I've seen on Reddit that they VPN? No. I mean, VR VPN, that seems like an interesting marketing ploy. I don't know how VPNs work overall. Maybe. I would try if it doesn't cost anything. But yeah, Oculus support gave a date, an exact date of releasing Airlink. So it's Oculus. Everything is possible. Yeah, thank you, Virtual, and thank you all for tuning in. Like, live streams are not my thing, but it's fun nonetheless. So, yeah, I have to go to sleep. It's night, literally. Yeah, Facebook is ruling the VR world. That's how it is, unfortunately. See us. I have to cancel it somewhere. It's here.